good morning, good morning. Welcome to Novesta on this beautiful sunny morning. I'm glad to have you guys with us and excited for today. Man, it is sunny and beautiful, and I love summer. I don't know about you, but I really love summer. And what do we got? We have tomorrow. Is tomorrow the longest day of the year, I think? Right? So tomorrow's the day where, I think what you're supposed to do is not do anything but golf all day. I think is what you're supposed to do is just go golf from 5:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. You're just supposed to golf. So if you need an excuse at work tomorrow, just be like, I'm sorry, but my preacher just said that I'm supposed to golf all day. So I think that's fine. No. Welcome and glad to have you guys here. As I said earlier, there is coffee back there again today. So we just started bringing that back. We're keeping working on that. So if you want coffee, go grab some. There's hot cocoa back there as well. So thankful for those. I mentioned that last week. We had 3 people already volunteer to be our coffee gurus. If anybody else wants to join that group, that'd be perfect. If we could have 4 coffee gurus, that'd be perfect. So you'd be on once a month to do that. But I'm thankful for that ministry and opportunity. Hey, it is Father's Day, and I know that I personally have been incredibly blessed with just some of the most awesome men in the world. My dad and my grandpas and my father-in-law, and I keep pointing to Ron, which is weird because that's where my father-in-law always sits. That's not my father-in-law, that's my uncle. He's been a good uncle too, but I know first hour, I pointed, I'm like, I have a good father-in-law, and then I went to sit down over there, and Fred was over there, my father-in-law. I'm like, that was weird. I just but really, I know I've been incredibly blessed with just some awesome people. I know I'm a little bummed today. My dad is on the fishing trip with some of the guys from the church. But Don, I messed with my dad because he's my dad. But Don messed with my dad, and it was even better. So we went on a Bible trip this week. Our Bible quiz team went down to Tennessee. They did a phenomenal job. Many of those kids are here today, and they've worked hard all year studying God's Word. We got to go down and compete in the national competition. The kids got 8th and 9th overall out of 40-some teams, which is just the level of knowledge that they have. Yeah, it is awesome. They did just a phenomenal job. But one of the bonus blessings of Bible trips are goofy things that happen. And so some of the group had common sense. And on the way home, we got done about 5:30 on Thursday in Tennessee, Johnson City, Tennessee. It's 12 hours from home. And so we got done about 5:30 on Thursday. And some of us with common sense, we got a hotel room that night on the way home. There's others without common sense, most of the church van and my mom and dad, who decide to drive all night long. So there's things that happen at 3 in the morning that just don't happen at other times of the day. So they all got together, this big group of them. They stopped at the rest area, and Don tricks my dad and says, hey, Dave, whatever you do, I'll do. Let's get some, calisthenics, some motions. And so they start doing that. And if you know my dad, he usually plays along to that. And my dad also, he's like a dancer. He's got dance moves. And so what is really cool is my dad starts doing some of these things. And he starts off probably like this a little bit, and that's fine. And Don is doing that also. The only thing is, Gene is recording my dad on video, and Don is not in the video. And so all you see is my dad doing all these, and he starts getting jiggy with it. He starts really, and again, in the moment, right? He's doing it, Don's doing it, it's kind of fun, they're together, but he does it, it's a minute-long video, and he's doing all these moves, he's doing his high knee bounce thing, he's doing all these things, and then he gets right to the end, and then you can tell, then he looks at the camera, he's like, oh, you guys, and then she cuts the video. But it's not just dance moves, but I know I've been incredibly blessed by men who have loved me like Jesus would want them to love me. I'm so thankful for that. I know many of you are in that same spot. You have had men in your life. You'd have fathers and grandfathers and uncles and other people who have really loved you really well. I also know today is a really hard day for a lot of people. Some of y'all didn't have a real good dad. Some of y'all had a really mean grandpa. Some of you all maybe didn't get to know your dad or your grandpa, or you've recently lost your dad or your grandpa. Or maybe you a long time ago lost your dad or your grandpa, and you're a little hard on a day like today to be happy because it's hard, right? It's hard to not have them there and to think about them. And so I get that. Holidays are always a little weird when it comes to church because we want to celebrate, we want to encourage, but we also know that it's hard. And so to the dads in the room, happy Father's Day. We do have chocolate for you. We are going to watch a funny dad video that is crowd participation because that's what dads would do, right? Dads are kind of dorks, and I'm a dork because I'm a dad. And so we're going to do some crowd participation. So I have 2 videos loaded up, and you guys are going to vote by crowd participation on which one you want. Now, I got to say, first hour I did this, and I knew what was going to happen because the first video I brought up, it was Jordan was like, woo. and like no one else talked because they're really sleepy at 9 a.m. And then the second video, a few people like humored me with more. So the two videos are our dad, and now I can't even think of the name of it. It's Dad Soda. What's it called? Dad Fuel. Dad Fuel. The first video is called Dad Fuel, and the second video is called Things Dads Never Say. Okay, so those are the two videos. So Things Dad Never Say or Dad Fuel. We're gonna vote as a group on which one we watch. So I'm gonna start with Things Dads Never Say. Who wants that one? All right. Who wants Dad Fuel? Apparently, Dad Fuel is the dud. Like, apparently no one cares about Dad Fuel. So, maybe Ron's like, I don't care what you said. Now you're going to make me a liar. Okay, here's the video. Things Dads Never Say. Enjoy, everybody.
If you're a dad, you're not afraid to work hard.
Never give up.
Never compromise.
And the best dads always look for ways to get better.
I'm looking for something to energize me.
I'm looking for something to push me further.
And I'm looking for something to go with these nachos.
Dad Fuel, the energy drink designed just for dads.
So I can finish the fight.
So I can finish the race.
So I can finish mowing the lawn. And later on, I might watch some golf.
The fuel dads need to do the things dads do.
Climb the highest peak.
Go the furthest distance.
Check the scores. Read the newspaper. Give amazing relationship advice. Why are you crying? You should really talk to your mother about that.
Dad Fuel comes loaded with taurine, ginseng, and 100% of your daily recommended value of Hi Hungry, I'm Dad.
I start every morning with the 4 Ds. Devo's, donuts, Dad Fuel, down blanket. Breakfast of champions, baby.
Now available in 4 bold flavors. Original orange, Grow Model raspberry, Grow Master mango, and I thought I told you to take out the garbage grape.
You can't touch my passion.
You can't touch my drive.
And you definitely can't touch my thermostat. No way.
So whether you're thirsty for victory
Or just plain thirsty. No, seriously, it's empty. Can I get another one?
Dad Fuel.
Because I am fearless.
Because I am unstoppable.
Because the players on TV aren't gonna yell at themselves. Come on! Throw the ball!